Okay, so you've handled the mortgage pre-approval process already. You've spoken to the lender. You have an idea of what price range you're considering. You've also looked at some areas, so you have an idea of what areas you wish to explore. And maybe you've gone out already on one showing with your agent to kind of see like a bunch of different properties in the price range to get a sense of what's available to you. After the first or second showing, um, you should have a better idea of which direction you wish to go in. And by that, I mean, do you want to focus on a certain neighborhood or a certain town or the waterfront area, for example, of a town? Or are you focusing on a high rise or a mid rise building? You'll get a better sense of the style and the location. It's a process of elimination as the showings continue, and feedback is very important. The more feedback you provide us, the better we are able to help you. And what's important is, besides what you like about a property, it's also important for us to know what you do not like, what does not work. We don't own any of these properties, so personally, I'm not offended if you don't like them, but it's more important for me to know what you don't like about them so that when new properties come on the market, I know what works for you and what more importantly does not work for you, so that we don't waste time seeing a property that does not meet your criteria. So as the showings take place, it's important to through process of elimination start to whittle down the pool to focus in on what works for your needs. Once you go on like the third or fourth showing, usually after about like a month of time, you should have a pretty good sense of which direction you want to go in, the town, the area, whatever is important to your criteria. But the style of home, you should have a good sense. Some people I work with know they only want to be in Hoboken. They only want to be in like the one section of Hoboken, let's say the uptown area, and that's it. Or some people are more open to a wider area of the town. It doesn't really matter where it is, as long as it's size-wise and price-wise meets my criteria. Or Jersey City, for example, maybe they only want to be in certain building, like they only want to be in 77 Hudson. They've narrowed it down to the building. That takes time, but through process of elimination and showings, you'll start to get a sense of which direction you want to go in and what property style, so that when something does become available, you'll know this is the one I want to make an offer on. Which brings us to our next topic in the next video: when you find a property, making an offer.